So we're here. Okay, yeah, Powers just sent me an invite. This actually no longer exists. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Hello again.
Hi, Joe Matt. This is honestly. Oh, thank God, thank. He's got to wait until I get an invite, I suppose. Okay, Jesus Christ, right, there's a. Got an invite, there we go. I'll invite them, so. I'll invite Renz. I'll invite Joe Matt. Who else is here that I need to invite? Renz, Joe Matt. You're already here. No one else here, really. No one else is meant to be here. Do I have Mark Hadley? I don't know if I do, do I? No, I've dropped. Oh, there's my phone. Ow, I just hit my head. Okay, I think it's just that. But I'll add him. So, interesting future, Mark.
A restart.
I think so, Jezza. I'm gonna add everyone for. I'm just gonna add everyone, just in case for future. So I can add people. I think you can go back on the stream. This is pretty much literally unbelievable. There's like so many. We're an hour past, and we haven't even barely done 10 laps of racing before the safety car wanted to jump in the mix. So I'm friends with everyone here. And they're all my friends list. So we're readying up now. So I think we're doing a 25% race.
Hello again.
Hi Dan. It's back again from some more racing. Hopefully we can actually do more than hitting 2 laps this time. So I think we're going to get underway very soon. We've got away. This is absolutely amazing. I don't think any team has 2 drivers. Here we go then. We're going to get the formation lap underway now. No safety car, so it's a good start. We go underway for the formation lap. We hope nothing breaks, the game doesn't break. And that we hope the game does not break. So let's just, hope that happens. The next phase is right up. Power's gearbox. Oh, some people sliding. I think that was Pepe who had a little slide coming out of there. I need to get everything set up again. This is absolutely disastrous. The next phase is he's sliding about as he's trying to weave. Maybe he needs to weave at a lower speed. I think he was really weaving at way too high speeds. Not in the wet, that's punishing. If you spin out and might just hit the barrier and DNF on the formation lap. Which, to be honest, would be quite embarrassing, but there's a little cloud as well behind them. I don't know if you can see that, but that's just the water. I think look at that, that's just the water that's being dispersed by those wet compound tyres. Oh my, I thought they were going to touch, but they're parking the car, so they just go through each other. Okay, see, how is he going to park? Oh, he's going in hot, that's certain. Beautiful parking, and from him, yep, parked. Oh, yeah, he parked it, he's parked it. I think I parked it a bit too much. There we go then. We're gonna get underway. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. For the second time, Power gets off to a good start as they lead now. Power leads them into turn 1. Power leads them into turns 1 and 2. There's multiple cars going wheel to wheel. No one's lost or gained positions. There's been no grid changes so far. Power's pulling away from the grid, I'd say. But is someone going to make a move down into turn 3? No one's moved. There's it's not, some people just aren't close enough to make, I think everyone's going to try and be conservative about making moves. Germat's 22 seconds behind. I think he might have had a little bit of a slide. It's going to be, Mark's already a second back from Dan Havertz. And then we have Pepe in third, then next phase, and then Power is obviously leading the Grand Prix. And they head now into the tight Canada hairpin. Here they come now into the tight Canada hairpin. And you come out of the tight Canada hairpin and down the back straight. Is someone going to maybe push on the battery and go for a move? Yes, some people are. That was Bartonic was. So Bartonic was going to go for it. Oh! I think someone's hit the wall. And Pepe is going to go wheel to wheel with next phase down the straight. Will he make a move into turn 1? And down the inside goes Pepe on next phase. And he's made the move stick. But he's going back up the inside. There's a little bit of a collision. But Pepe gets the move off. and moves up in a second place. Oh, next phase! Oh dear! There's a safety car. Next phase braked, got his wheels on the grass, spun round, and he is out. He is out at the Canadian Grand Prix. Safety car deployed, and he's left the session. Oh dear. Oh, Power's nearly lost it. I think what happened there was he must have put one of his wheels on the grass, that's slightly on the grass while braking and then turning, and he just lost the rear, whacked his front right into the wall, and then his front right came loose, and he removed his front right tyre. So he's out, and that's one DNF already on lap 2. I think we're probably going to see some DNFs today, because it's really tricky in full wet conditions to do a race in full wet conditions. Is anyone going to be pitting? I don't think anyone's going to be. Oh, Dan's going to be pitting. He just got that slowed down. Bartonik's in the pit lane as well. And Reigns is in the pit lane. Here comes Dan for a set of. Actually, I think it's a front wing repair. He's lost a little bit. It's a front wing repair. I think Reigns is coming for front wing repair, and so has Bartonik has come in for a front wing repair as well. So now they've all moved up. So Jermat, who has started this race in last and was in 8th, is now gaining 3 positions from Reigns, Dan and Bartonik, making pit stops. So now he's up in 4th. But yeah, so we've got Power is behind the safety car at the moment. So it'll be a boring period, We won't have anything to talk about, so I'll just try and fill in the silence, if that makes sense. I think some drivers have had a good start, I think. Obviously, we saw that Pepe, I think it was on lap 2, made a move on Dan made a move on next phase, wasn't it? He made a move on next phase, was it? Pepe made a move on next phase into turn 1. Okay, Rogers just overtaken Dan, but I think Dan maybe had a little bit of a moment. So there is a lot of spray coming off the back of their tyres. But I think obviously it's very hard to drive in full wet conditions. You have to respect what these drivers are doing out here today. They're kind of, they have to limit their throttle coming out of corners to make sure they don't maybe slide the side of the track. Have to be really cautious about overtaking in the wet, as your stopping distance is doubled in the wet conditions. So someone brakes the same time as they do. So in the wet, someone brakes the same time as they do in the dry. It's not going to go great because the stopping distance is doubled, which means you have to brake earlier. So when I do a wet race, I brake at where it goes on the racing line when it goes yellow. That's when I brake in wet conditions. In dry conditions, I'd brake later than that. But in wet conditions, that's when I brake. So, yeah, I don't want to talk about myself. Don't know why I'm talking about myself. We really should be talking about the drivers out on track today. I hope we get this race done before 8 o'clock because I've got a league race at 8 o'clock. So, yeah. I think it's might be the safety cars in this lap, it appears. It is flashing, so the safety car's in this lap, so we're gonna be underway. Ooh. Power going close to the wall. Well, we've got the safety car restart underway. I think Ren's had an incident because he's in 7th. Sorry, I was actually on my phone. I was messaging someone. So, safety car obviously come in, and we've now got some people who are going to be going wheel to wheel. That's going to be done. Going wheel to wheel with Jermat into the corner, and Dan gets the move off, and he's now got Bartonik. Jermat's got Bartonik to worry about now. And Jermat's got Bartonik to worry about as here he comes. Can he make a move into the hairpin? Down the inside goes Bartonik on Jermat. And he's made the move stick, or has he? No, Jermat's got back ahead. But it's going to be tight. Look at Bartonik. Yeah, he's using his battery. He's depleting all of his battery. And Bartonik and Jermat go wheel to wheel in the final 2 corners. Bartonik gets the move off. He's hit his rear right on the wall. Power gets the fastest lap. There's too much for me to commentate on here. We're nearly halfway through this race, and it doesn't seem like it, but we've got 18 laps and it's lap 6. So Ren's is in the pit lane, I'm assuming because he does front wing damage, but I don't have to assume that. We'll have a look. As when the broadcast camera goes. Yeah, he's replacing his front wing. Yeah, so the right little bit on the, so he's replacing his front wing. He's going for front wing, and he's coming in for inters now. He's in for inters. I don't understand why he'd do that. I think it's still very heavy rain. And I think it's getting lighter, so everyone's going to have to pit sometime soon. Dan Havertz is right up behind Mark, and he's going to use the battery. Here he goes. He's going to use the battery. Can he maybe make a move stick into the hairpin? No, he's not. He's too far away to make a move. To make a move stick into the hairpin. Dan's gonna use the battery once again and try and get past Mark down the back straight. Here he comes. Is he gonna get past his gutties? If he wants to get past, he has to use a little bit more of the battery. No, he cannot get past. But he's right on his gearbox though. Oh, look at it. Oh, here he is. He is side by side now. Dan side by side with Mark. Dan gets past. But will Mark maybe catch up to him and then maybe, make a move? We'll see. Well, we've got, Pepe is actually partially catching up to Power. Well, Power's currently on course for a Grand Slam at the moment, as he has led every lap of the Grand Prix. He got pole, and he's led every lap of this Grand Prix so far, I think. But Ren's on inters. He's struggling a little bit, but I think it is light rain now. It's raining light now. Yeah, it is light rain, so Ren's maybe played a good strategy decision. Power's he's the fastest man in the second sector at the moment. Pepe is kind of catching him. Closest person is Mark to Dan. Closest person to one another is Mark to Dan. Mark is 1.1 seconds behind Mark. Mark is 1.1 seconds behind Dan, so can he maybe push and make a move somewhere? Maybe at the start of the 9th lap now. So now, we are officially, obviously, Power's crossed the line, so we're not now actually, so we're nearly just about halfway through the race. So on lap 9, we will officially be halfway through the race. And Power is obviously currently on course for a Grand Slam. He's led every lap, and he's got pole position, and he's led every lap. He just needs to win the Grand Prix. He'll have earned himself a CRL Grand Slam. You can't get a Super Grand Slam because we don't do practice. As in CRL, in this league, we don't do practice sessions, so he can't get Super, but he will be able to get a Grand Slam, which will be good. And not would be nice for him. But I won't be surprised if he gets a Grand Slam. He's a very, very quick driver. And we'll see what's going on here. Yeah, Mark is still the closest to any other competitor. He is just about 1.6 seconds back from Dan. Is Ren's catching Jermat on those inters? think he is. Sometimes he is, sometimes he isn't. Paolo's obviously got the fastest lap now with a 1:20.7. Ren's having a bit of a moment there. Going to use the battery to get a little speed boost. Brakes. Oh, goes over the curb a little bit. Yeah, no one is in DRS of each other, but it doesn't matter because we've got DRS anyway. So why don't we kind of focus on the race leader? Because, yeah, I think he's... I think the rain is getting lighter now. Some people are going to have to pick fronts. I think Renzo might have made a very good strategy decision because he knows the rain is getting lighter, but we don't know whether it is we are pitting, whether it's going to be pitting for Inters or not. So we don't know whether it's going to be. Let me just quickly do something at the moment. Please quickly do something. I need to do something at the moment. It doesn't let me pause to see what the forecast is, but it doesn't let me see what that is. Because I can't see the forecast at the moment, but it doesn't tell me a forecast for some reason. Power set the fastest lap again. I think Power's probably going to get the Grand Slam because, you know, I suppose he is like that at the end of the day. Okay, I can't see it. But, yeah, I was trying to see the weather forecast, but it won't let me. So, basically, I think the rain is lighter, so Renz might have either made a good strategy or a horrible one. I think it's the latter of the two that he's made because, well, he's not seemed to catch up German that much, but maybe because he's had little incidents or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, so I think Renz might have made a horrible strategy decision, but, you know, it might, like, get lighter and lighter later on in the race. Obviously, if you made it the decision now, so now no one's really. I think some people have gained or lost positions. The next phase lost 6, but nearly everyone has gained positions. It's obviously only Renz and Paolo that have stayed as put because Paolo's obviously got the pole and Renz obviously qualified 7th, but everyone, pretty much everyone. So Pepe, Dan, Mark, and Bartonic have gained 1, then Joe gained 2. So obviously Pepe qualified 3rd, Dan 4th, Mark 5th, Bartonic 6th, and then Joe 8th. Obviously Ren 7th, next phase 2nd. Obviously Power got pole. So I think he's probably going to get a Grand Slam, Power, so yeah, I think Power's probably on course for a Grand Slam, but we'll see how it eventually goes out. The closest is Bartonic. He's just gone over the corner and not got anything there. Wait, are rules? I'm going to check if rules are on, because it seems like they're not. Rules? Oh no, they are. They're on. It's just that. See, obviously Bartonic. He's getting very close to Mark Bartonic, so I think he might be able to go up some tiers. So he might be able to catch Mark and maybe make a move. And look at that, he is catching Mark a lot. Mark must be struggling on his tyres at the moment. Yeah, but I don't think he had a little bit of a slide, but he's going to use a bit of the battery as well. This is going to be maybe a close battle between these two. So we could maybe see a move. Could maybe see Bartonic into P4. And yeah, that might be good for him. So the moment Power will have a lot. Pepe's got a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. When in there too fast, he's pitting. I think it might be for Inters. Is it for the intermediate tyre? It is for the intermediate tyre. He now joins Renz on the Inters. Ren's still ready. Oh, he's gained a little bit. He's gained, I think that's maybe. Renz has gained some time on German. Everyone's on wets. I think he might be too late to pit now. So I think Pepe actually just kind of ruined his own race. Now he's going to go wheel to wheel with Mark, and he might get ahead. Yeah, he has much later braking points. And look at that now. Bartonic's in DRS of Mark. Mark's kind of falling apart at the moment. He was in P3, and now he's going to be done in P5. Is he going to be? He's probably going to be on the same. He's probably going to be on the same. Pepe's now on the same thing. Dan's now gained 2 places. Mark and Bartonic have gained 1, and then Jermat's gained 2. So Roger Bartonic's literally 1,000th of a second quicker in the second sector. That's funny. But he's going to try and chase down. But Bartonic is definitely going to try with all his might to try and catch down Mark, and he's getting very close. He's now 4/10 back from him. Pepe's actually set the fastest lap on the Inters, because Renz doesn't really have the pace to set the fastest lap. Here we go then. This is going to be, if this is going to be anything, this is going to be a very thrilling end. We've got 2 laps to go. Yeah, no one's going to down 19 seconds back from Power, so Power is going to get the Grand Slam. But what we're more interested in, well, now actually Pepe is gaining significantly on Dan. So that's, oh, we've gone over the curve a little bit. We can have 2 enthralling battles. Here's Pepe, and we've got Roger. Here we go. Here goes Pepe round the outside. Pepe round the outside just does not have the room to make it. There's contact, but he's going to try again down the back straight. Here he goes with the battery. Pepe, there go wheel to wheel. Pepe gets ahead, but will he be able to get ahead? Going into the final 2 corners. Yes, he is. Pepe takes P2 from Dan, and Dan down in P3. But I think Bartonik's had maybe a little bit of a slide. Pepe's set an even faster lap, 1:18.897. As Bartonik's now nearly 3 seconds back from Mark. So, and Dan's now just, I don't know what he's might be struggling with the gears, but Dan is, no, he's gone over track limits. Dan is 2 seconds back now. And I want to check something to see if that track limit's actually on strict. It's on regular, so I think it's on regular, it's meant to be on strict. Track limits is meant to be on strict, I think. It's on regular. Look, that's track limits, but he's not got a warning for it. Or people would have got massive time penalties. So I think what they're going to do is it's probably going to finish how it is now. Here we go then, as Power starts the final lap of, well, I should say Mystery Grand Prix. We're going to the track, so we'll just call it the Canadian Grand Prix. The Mystery Grand Prix, I'll call it that, I think. So Power's just started the final lap of the Mystery Grand Prix. We're going to ride, so Pepe's even faster, 1:18.3, so that's 0.6 quicker. But Power, we're going to ride on board with Power for his final lap. This is a Grand Slam incoming for Power Signa. Oh, that's his Discord username. For Power, it's going to be a Grand Slam for him if he keeps it this way, and it's very likely he is going to keep it this way. Obviously, Pepe's on his Inter, so he's not going to get the fastest. He's not going to get a Grand Slam. He hasn't got the fastest lap. Grand Slam has been actually, I've just realised, Grand Slam's been taken away from him by Pepe because Pepe has the fastest lap. Reigns has got 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. I think he's going back onto the wets. But Roger, okay, Bartonik's got 3 seconds. But Power will take the checkered flag. Power wins. Power wins the Mystery Grand Prix. Brilliant race from him. Led from start to finish. Unfortunately, doesn't get the fastest lap, so we will not get a Grand Slam. Pepe finishes second on the podium. Gets a 10-second time penalty for an unsafe penalty. And here comes Dan Havertz. And then Dan rounds out the podium places. Pepe sets a fast lap, 1:17.1. Mark finishes 4th. There goes Bartonik, finishes 5th. And it's just Jermat left, I think. So yeah, Reigns has finished. Reigns has actually crashed. No, he's not crashed, he's just retired. And Jermat is going to be the final driver along the line. But what a performance from Power. Led from start to finish. Pepe gets the fastest lap. But no, Dan's actually taken P2 because of the time penalty, so Pepe's down to P3. But here comes Jermat now along the line. Everyone always does that as they come across the line. But there we go. Power wins the Mystery Grand Prix. Hats off to him. Is going to be Dan, who gets driver of the day. Well done to him. Brilliant racing. Apart from the technical issues we had in the lobby. Brilliant racing by the drivers. Here are our top 3 on the podium. We've got Power, then Dan, we've got Power, then Dan, then Pepe on the podium. There we go. He lifts the top trophy for the Tifosi. They're very happy for him. And then here comes the champagne. What brilliant racing. Apart from obviously the connections we had, but apart from that, it's been brilliant racing from all of our tier 2 drivers that showed up today. So that's it. This is your race results. This is the final classification of the race. Power could have taken a Grand Slam had Pepe not got the fastest lap. He got the fastest lap over 3 seconds. Absolutely brilliant. So that is it over, and we will see you in the next race. Goodbye. Bye for now.